Hey family, talking about finding love in a strange land. We have the story of a Nigerian family that have made a name for themselves in Ireland. They relocated to Ireland 3 years ago and they successfully integrated into the society and the society welcomed them. Now, guess what they did when this deportation order was issued against them? The Irish community staged a protest. Yes, you heard that, family. I mean, we can find love anywhere, but this kind of love. Family, the Irish community staged a protest. They said, no, we do not want this family to leave. We don't want them to be deported. And the government wanted to deport them to South Africa, where they originally came from. They are Nigerians, but they've been living in South Africa and they migrated from South Africa to Ireland 3 years ago. Now, she migrated because she felt unsafe due to the gang violence. She kind of just migrated to Ireland, she and her family. And she is scared for her life. That's the mother, because she doesn't know what awaits her in South Africa. She feels the predators, those who came at her in the first place, would be waiting for her if she's deported. Now, let's watch the process, family.
We just want a good result for them, that they have a chance in life. And look, you can see by the number of people here, they have integrated into this whole community. Between the church, the athletic club, the rugby club, the schools, they've been absolutely fabulous.
Came here to say to the office over there that we want him to stay. We need his family here. Our lives will never be the same without him.
They have a human right to live like every other family does, and that they're not just a name on a piece of paper. They're deeply embedded into our community. People love them and we're willing to fight for them.
Well, family, it's safe to say, what a love. I mean, for them to come all out for one family. Let's check out this article, family. Now, the family received a deportation order in April 2025. That's last year. And their solicitor last year applied for this order to be revoked on humanitarian grounds. Titilayo, that's the name of the woman, who is originally from Nigeria, fears for the lives of herself and her sons if they are sent back to South Africa. She said she sought asylum in Ireland after she was beaten by a gang and threatened at gunpoint. The family was moved from International Protection Accommodation Service Centre in Sandyford, Dublin, to another centre in Castleknock last Friday in advance for their deportation, as reported by the Irish Times. But get what the community did. Members of the community appealed to the Department of Justice not to proceed with the deportation, saying the removal of the family could be a huge loss to the area. They've so much welcomed them that they feel they're not part of them, and that if they're deported, it wouldn't be a good one for the society. So a large crowd, including school children, that friends of her children, attended the protest in Dublin City. Joseph, that's the name of a 14-year-old, attended Gonzaga College on a scholarship since September. Samuel, that's her other child, 18-year-old, is due to sit his Leaving Cert exams in June at Ballinteer Community School. Now, a number of students, parents, and teachers from the boys' school attended the demonstration. Now, we have Kara, who also was present at the protest with her son, Charlie, 13-year-old, said that the Oyekami family had brought so much richness to our society. I mean, we should say that this family is highly favored and blessed, because why would a community you do not originally belong to, you just came to stay with them for 3 years, why would they go all out for you? What did she do? Now, these are some of the words of the community people. They said we should be giving this family an opportunity to continue to live a good life. They see Ireland as their home. Charlie, a pupil at Gonzaga, said he would be very sad if Joseph had to leave, adding he is really nice. Now, we have so many testimonies, family. They've really integrated with the community. They've given a huge amount back. Titi, their mom, is a volunteer in church. The kids are amazing. Family, this deportation has been hanging over the family for a year. And for them to come out as the Irish community, it seems there is a glimmer of hope for the family. And they said their case remains in the States and has been considered in detail, and the appeals processes have been concluded. Before a deportation order is made, the person is offered assistance to return home voluntarily. This is the preferred option, and the department runs a voluntary return program to assist people to return prior to a deportation order issuing. Now, family, you would agree with me that there is something about this Nigerian family. They were once in South Africa, but she escaped the gang violence, the threats and everything. She took her sons, her 2 sons, and migrated to Ireland, seeking asylum. But the thing is, at this point, they said they should go back to where they came from, right? This issue of deportation has been hanging over them for a year, since April 2025. And this Irish community came out to say that no, we want them to stay here. We do not want them to go back because they've kind of brought peace and progress to our community. Now, what is it with this family that everyone would come out? Did you see the number in that video? They came out to protest that someone with another skin color, they didn't care about the skin color. Now, that's something to be proud about. That's what we love to see, right? Comradeship, sisterhood, brotherhood, that's it. Not giving a chance to racism or discrimination. It's a good one, family. And there is a glimmer of hope for this family, right? Because this Irish community did come out to protest. But we hope that they would be allowed to stay in Ireland and their papers will be sorted. Yeah, what do you have to say about this story, family? This is what we love to see, that wherever we find ourselves as human beings, not as black or as white or as... we just treat ourselves with love. Only if the folks will do this, then we would have peace. We wouldn't need to fear for our lives or think about what this community would do to us or that community would do to us because we aren't white. Yeah. What do you have to say about the story, family? Comment your thoughts and do not forget to share, like, subscribe, and turn on your notification button. My name is Lynient Akotonou. Thank you for watching.